let's label the parts, please. Okay, so how many teeth does this gear have?
I don't know.
Well, then look at the gears and see how many teeth it
I
has.
thought this was a come up on the fly thing.
No, I want you to really think about it.
I just need to check the height.
You could use your ruler to measure if you want.
Well, actually, I'm just like going like this.
Okay, you're just measuring that.
I just need to make sure that this like.
Okay, so this is your power, right?
I was actually thinking of it being
What? You're gonna
like
redraw?
this.
Okay. Do you want another paper to draw on?
Something.
Okay. Just make sure you draw for me and you list
Have
the
it
parts that
up
you're
like
doing.
this. Something on top. But have this thing over here.
Okay, work on your personal design first and then discuss it. So I want to know what you want it to look like, and then we'll put our ideas together. Yes, you can. Let's look at some other ideas.
I like the
Oh yeah, my super awesome.
The cards?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
And so
He incorporated the horse.
and then
I almost
there's
didn't
a
have still.
the axles are coming up. And then here's the axle right here connecting these two.
Figure out what parts.
And then another and then two axles connected with this one. And then from that is another axle, which is connected to this guy, which is
Alright, so you're giving them a unique seat to sit on. Okay. Make sure that you're gonna, when you put yours together, that you draw your chair and kind of describe it. Like what pieces did you use? Yeah, describe it for me. Because I want to see it. And then I want, well, you did, but you used what flat ones? Okay, blue flat ones, and what you got? I do like your horse idea, Bradley. Those are really creative. How are you going to mount that to the axle that turns?
Well, once he gets it, if Ethan's almost done here, we did a test run, but I needed to stabilize him more. That he fell off, and Ethan's wasn't the most stable.
Okay.
So
We both had our faults.
yeah, she fell off.
She fell off.
Yeah, so I stabilized and he's. But basically, what this.
Keep talking, Brad.
This is supposed to run along that, like that, and then this will be connected to this, which will be held up by yellow.
Okay, you're going to use the yellow.
We don't have to run.
Okay, so you're going to use those to anchor it.
Yeah.
Will those be heavy enough, or are there things that are a little wider that could anchor?
Well, I'm about to find out.
If you look in here, Brad, like I really like your ideas. I would search through the pieces just to see if there's something that's a little heavier,
also
or you could use a couple.
We like your idea of thinking ahead,
Okay.
but we don't do that.
Also, when we did try it, they did go slow.
Oh, where's that gear
They
thing?
weren't going like.
Oh, Brad has. Okay, I see.
Okay.
This looks like a very bad idea. They do. Okay,
Okay,
shut it off.
just a
Shut it
minute.
off.
I think you guys have a grand plan. How could we stabilize
Oh, I see our.
this from above?
Okay,
maybe?
throw the wafer.
How?
Got it.
Just no. Stop a minute. I'm talking to Brad. How could I make this so it's not so wobbly? You have an excellent, almost excellent. I would put some more supports in here. Base. Okay.
Our base is
Your
fine.
base is beautiful. I like how rectangular it is. Stop a minute.
I'm trying to execute my. I gotta do my job.
All right.
You're making it
Do you
difficult
understand
for me to
Brad, that
execute
you
my
need
position.
something to give this more stability? Okay. So let's try and think about that. How are you going to build it up to stabilize this? Okay. Stop with the motor a minute.
I've got an idea.
Both of you.
If worse comes to worse.
use another one of those. But what can we use to go across? Think of our crane. When we built up our crane structure, what did we use? Is that long enough? It might be. What could both of those axles go through? Look, you have a blue one like that.
So then
I need that.
Do that too. Alright, so these strings, what are you going to do with
I
that?
want to put these guys back on here again.
Just do it and modify it ourselves.
Alright, you guys.
We tried.
Oh, it's because it's
What simple machine should we incorporate? Okay. Because this is directly on the motor, right?
yeah, I don't think we should do that because it's not. If you turn it on, it's going.
Okay, so what simple machine should we use to stabilize it?
Well, you'd still have to put an axle.
Okay, we'll have an axle. So if you look at our simple machine, we have a wheel and axle, right? And then we also have what? Gears. Gears. We can use gears. Or think of our crane. What did we put at the top of our crane when our motor spun? The bands. So you could use the wheels and the bands too to help it spin.
But like, how would we do that?
No,
Because there's only
that was working.
like and you would this is like only fits an axle.
Well, you could use one of these.
Yeah,
You
but like,
could use any of these.
how would we make a gear or something like that?
Okay, well, would they be on the same axle? If you're using gears, are they on the same axle or are they on different axles?
Different, but like there can only be one axle that fits.
Isn't the art teacher?
You're right. So maybe what can we put a gear on here? Let's try it. Just put a gear on it.
Here.
Any gear. Okay.
This is taller.
Let's do it just the gear, not the white part. Just put the gear
Oh,
on.
you had the white part on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, whatever height you want it, you can build the base to decide. And then if you had another axle with a gear, what kind of piece now could we put both of these through? Let's just think about this. What kind of piece do they both go through? Oh, something like that, right? So we get the right, you need like the right gear distance. So maybe this gear doesn't fit that well with this one. We would need a bigger gear. But they need to, the teeth need to touch. That one probably doesn't fit. So let's try this one. So it's like a little bit of trial and error until you get the right gear fit, right? Is there anything we could do to improve it?
No.
I don't know.
No one gets
It does work.
It works. It works beautifully. We accomplished the goal.
Your base is still moving a little bit though, right? Okay.
Okay,
just
get another tire. Get another tire.
Ethan, stop. Freeze for a minute. All right. So
Let's try this
just a
again.
minute. Stop. Can we just stop for a second, please? Ethan.
Yes.
What I want you to do. What is our biggest challenge right now?
We have a problem. This gear is off. This gear is off.
Okay, so maybe we could.
You're in the captaincy.
In the captain's seat. I'll get out.
I can solve every single problem we've got.
We need to stabilize this. So that is.
We are creating
Just a minute. To improve. Write down what is the problem.
Our base is moving.
Your base is moving. So how are we going to solve that problem?
Moving heavy thing.
Moving used tires.
All right, so experiment with your tire.
Turn it on.
Okay, turn it on.
Turn it on.
I also feel like
All right, so when we look at this, what is a little bit of our problem?
it's kind of wobbly.
It's kind of wobbly, so what do we need to give it more of?
More weight.
We fixed the problem.
It's wobbly. Just like
Look at this, you guys. This is moving. How can we make that more supportive? All right. Okay, so stop before we do that. Okay. What is the problem that we're having? Write down the problem. It's wobbly. It's wobbly. All right. So how are you going to fix that problem? With what? Okay, you're going to put the blue piece in, and you're going to use these yellow things to anchor it, right? Okay.
Then you need one on the top.
Okay.
Alright, I have an idea.
Is there any other place in your design where you could anchor it some more?
But don't use the string idea.
Where else can we use some more anchor?
Use this as
What if, is there anything in there that you could use that would span the distance, like your yellow one here? Like when we did the gear car, like think of this right here, how this, the whole span of it is covered by other support systems. So is there any piece that you could use to provide a little more support, like in here and in there? And then in here. You see, like this is moving too a little bit.
Okay, that's what happens.
Yeah, no one.
What is it? What's that?
You just took all of this
Which is
and then put that.
centimeters. Okay, and then feet. So you figured out this is the distance, okay, and this is centimeters. So put a cm after it.
Hold up.
Can you? Do you guys have time on your?
Hold up.
Okay. So.
Go. We have to put a gear.
Faye's going to turn it on, and you're going to start your timer. And you're going to see how long does it take for this person to get in line with the pencil again. And you're going to hit stop.
Hey,
Okay?
wouldn't it be distance divided by time equals speed?
Go. Yeah, that's what it is. Distance.
Hey, where are you guys having issues?
Here, put your distance over your time.
I'm saying
And then you get your speed.
have the motor.
And
Well,
what's
this
30
happens
minutes
a
per
base.
time?
Have the motor from right here pointing up. It'll
What did you measure? Time-wise? What's your measurement? What? Minutes?
Seconds.
Seconds. So it's over seconds. Okay?
No.
So then calculate that.
What do you have to do?
Okay, so we gotta do 43.96 divided by 1.23.
Yep.
2.9.
Okay, so put it over.
43.96.
Please write down your calculations.
Okay, 43.96 divided by, what is it? 1.23, 1.29
Yeah.
equals.
Okay, what is your units of measurement there? This is centimeters. What is this?
Seconds.
Seconds. So it's going to be centimeters per second.
Speed, so it's gonna give us speed equals centimeters per second. Gotta love the cell phones, right? Six.
Now,
Ooh, that one's
let's see here.
Okay.
How is the gear ratio involved in the right?
34.1 centimeters
So
per
what
second.
is the gear here? This is your drive gear, right?
34
Okay. So how many teeth is in a drive gear?
centimeters.
Here, you have one that's not in there. And it's divided into quadrants. So if you could figure out how many are in one quadrant, you can figure it out. How are we doing here, guys?
Hey, I got a question for you. Why don't you stick your power source? I'm trying to help you.
Can I help Andrew? Or do you want me to go?
Whoa!
Do you need help selling this?
Yeah. What's up with these?
what is our problem?
We can't get it. Whenever we did it this way, it would all just get the wire tangled in it.
Okay, so do we want to mount it like
That's
this?
what we're trying to do, right?
But since it's not a rod, it's an axle. The other part, it won't turn. But if we use gears, it may turn.
That's what we're doing, using gears, but we need an axle to connect this piece to it. So we do this.
No, I was saying
So
gears. I was saying
The motor is going to do this.
I just had it. I just had the idea. If we have a gear right here and a gear right here, and then a gear right here, that's just making these turn.
Yeah, but then they could do this.
How do you want it to be?
Yeah, we want it to go like this, right?
And
We probably want this, if we're going to go on the same plane, we want something like this and then another gear here.
Yeah, like, we can do this like how.
So explain that in words.
how do I explain it?
Keeping our
Is it reliable? Yes, it works. It's reliable here.
Okay,
people are flying off.
the people aren't flying off,
It's not moving.
okay, and the people are still on.
It's
What did
stable.
you add to stabilize it?
That bottom tire.
The tires help stabilize it, is what I would write, okay? And then,
So what do you say to write?
I want you read, we discussed it. We just talked about it, okay? And then I want you to talk about what were the challenges and how did you overcome them.
You don't need help at all.
It worked reliably because it works reliably because people
I am.
And it's not falling apart. It is reliable because it isn't falling apart.
Oh, also it is a 10.
There should have been another one, I think. 20. All right, I like how our base is going here. Okay, so we have this, right?
I need a long. Oh, you can call me after.
Just a minute. Is there a way that we could connect this to here somehow?
Okay, Bradley, you know
How
what?
could
We
we?
need to answer this question.
Maybe.
You know, oh, we're doing it together.
So I said,
Oh.
does it work reliably? Yes, it's reliable.
Would this go on its side? No?
That's high, right?
You have,
This is like
you're right. So we have to somehow build this up so it is. How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it?
That's a huge part.
Okay. And that's gonna go. Well, then that's not a good gear for this piece. Maybe try a smaller one. Okay, so what about, like, what about this one?
Oh, dang, I make it.
Look how fast Albert's is going.
Did you make this, Naomi?
So you have to somehow stabilize it. I would stabilize it from above and below.
I'm not sure how stable.
The white ones that have crosses on them.
Now,
Cross on them.
here's the challenge, you guys. Can you
What?
construct this so that somebody else,
We have them.
you have a way,
Did you find
you
them?
could make building instructions.
Let's see how fast ours goes.
Well, I can draw them out, but we have a problem.
What?
Yeah.
How can you use your Chromebook or your phone?
Get out Google Draw.
Just a minute, not drawing. How can you use your phone or your Chromebook to give somebody directions as to
Take
how
pictures. Draw some lines.
Oh, that's
Isn't that complicated?
Let's turn it on.
Wait, and we haven't even answered.
Getting very close, Andrew. Good determination.
I saw you.
But let's clean up. Okay, it's time to clean up. Girls,
I had 9 minutes, okay?
that?
Let's. Do we still? Wait. I think we got it. I think we got it.
I have to
Support it.
I need this connected.
Fire
Not
up.
crazy yet.
I gotta see this happen.
This, because this can actually. I hope you don't mind. Get another one. Get another one.
I will. I'm gonna get it.
I got it.
Fire it up. Fire it up.
You said that this
That didn't 9.5. See ya.
put down the barrier. There you go.
All right, and then
I didn't trust that.
We have it.
okay. Can you measure in a second? Let's try it.
I got it.
Try and measure it.
I got it.
We're seeing there.
Just need to.
I need to see this thing done. You're killing. Ah.
You're almost there.
Got my timer.
You guys are doing
better.
so good.
My
Very
phone is much
impressive.
better. It doesn't even need
Yay! Yay! Oh, that's not party yet. That might jinx it.
it. Doesn't even need it.
We always use the same
Look at that.
exact. Let's just
And
say.
you're looking. If we take these out and then we peg it through like that, that's going to hold it stable.
We use the same design, but we usually.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to tear our stuff apart. We gotta
Gentle math.
Wait, so what about ours? Like, how are we?
All right, get out your timer.
I got the timer out.
Hey, are you watching it? You got to watch it and stop.
Hold up.
Go into the afterlife.
Tell me when to start.
All right, on your mark.
No. I gotta stop it.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
I got 36.
It's less than a second.
I got 36.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah. We have to make this taller out of it.
Go, stop.
Oh wait, no.
Hold up.
No, because it's like this. It's pointing
Let me
to the
record
side
it.
of
Let's see if I can video.
So maybe you can record it and
Pointing to the
slow it
edge.
down.
Look.
Anyone have a
That would be
slow
a good
motion
idea.
camera?
Save the bed.
No, let's see if my car is indestructible
I think
again.
we're
All right, good.
Indestructible
Okay,
car.
somebody hold the base. Here, I will hold it. Okay, hold it.
Oh, that's personal. Always break my heart.
Okay.
Three.
All right.
I have more of you. I can.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
So close.
So close.
Okay, Andrew and Quentin, keep your tower together. Let's unplug here. Okay.
I want to
And
make
just
an
let's
indestructible
keep it
car again.
kind of as
Only
put
we
it
can do
away
this.
for now, okay?
Kind of made it.
And then we'll analyze it next time. Okay. 2, 3, go. Whoa. All right, so we'll have to measure speed next time.